What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the Wallet Monkey channel. Today what I want to talk about is Happy Money, formerly Payoff. Now, it used to say Payoff, a company of Happy Money or something like that, or something along those lines. But basically now they've fully committed to Happy Money. So if you go to happymoney.com, you can go to this. And now it's called the Payoff Loan. So I don't know, just a revamp on wordplay, I guess. Maybe they had struggle getting the domain for Payoff Loan or something. But regardless, bright site, very, very colorful colors. And they offer rates on personal loans starting at 5.99. Their personal loans are range between $5,000 to $40,000, and you have 2 to 5 years to pay it off. So it's somewhere between 5.99 to 24.99%. What I like about this is kind of the going rate for most of these fintechs. And all these fintechs seem to have a similar approach now. They've consolidated how they do this. And what I mean by that is the documentation, upload process, approval process, all of that seems to be pretty streamlined now. With Upgrade, for example, you will have to verify your driver's license. I think it makes you do the kind of like the selfie of the driver's license, and you'll have to sometimes add additional verification, like maybe social security number. And then I think the worst case is you have to link your bank account. Well, a lot of these companies are now doing that. So a lot of them are all using the same kind of back-end engine or back-end algorithm for not only approving, but getting the final information from you. So this seems to be a pretty consolidated effort in the entire industry, right? Expect similar here. From what I've heard is they make you upload your driver's license and social security number. That all sounds about right. But then the thing that they do here, which is a little bit different, is they make you add your bank account. So you will have to use like Plaid or one of the other third-party services to connect your bank account. So by connecting your bank account, they no longer need proof of income, do they? Because they can just prove your income based off of what they're seeing in your checking account balance. Now, I'm not sure how the algorithm works or whatever. I'm not sure if you even have to be able to prove through deposits or ACHs that you're making the amount that you stated or whatever that is, right? The underwriting process itself, I'm not sure on. So I've heard from some people that it kind of gets stuck in this state of preparing your loan documents, and they never get it, or it ends up getting denied. So they've gone through the whole process, which is all a soft pull, up until you actually accept it. And then it's a hard pull on your TransUnion, from what I've heard, my data points. But just like any other, personal loan it's a soft pull up until that point. And then you go through all of it, you add your driver's license, social security number, link your bank account, and then it is preparing your loan docs. Well, from some people, I've heard probably half a dozen people, is that it kind of gets stuck there, and then they end up, and you can still get denied after that point. So you go thinking that you got it, and then you get denied. Now, if you do get denied, you're gonna probably want to clear up that hard pull from your credit, because you're not gonna be able to go and get another personal loan. They're gonna think that you just got funded from this one, and you cannot get back-to-back personal loans usually. It's really, really hard. So you're gonna wanna clear that off, or you're gonna have to call in and talk to whatever new personal loan company that you end up going with, get them the proper documentation. You'll probably have to provide proof of income at this point and additional documentation for them to even think about approving. Okay, back on track. Origination fee, they do have one. It's somewhere between 0 to 5%. It is based on your credit worthiness. So if you have a better credit score, then you will get a lower origination fee or none, which is great. And there's no additional fees, as you've seen. Yeah, origination fee kind of sucks, but again, if you've got higher credit, then you'll be just fine. If you got lower credit and you're using this to try and clean up credit or consolidate debt, then you're gonna probably get fees no matter where you go. I'm gonna be honest with you. You're gonna get some sort of fee for having a lower credit score. They're gonna ding you some sort of way. So just be prepared for that. But again, you still gotta hunt the same way and try and find the lowest fee for you, right? But this is getting a personal loan. I think people forget how powerful this is. Getting a personal loan is a great way to consolidate, pay down all your cards. Yes, you're gonna have a new installment loan hit on your credit report. They all report as installment loans for the most part. That's a slightly good thing because credit mix and credit diversification, but that only accounts for what, like 5% on your credit report. But it will then allow you to pay down all your cards as long as you use it that way. Pay down all the cards. Now, the bigger pump that you do get is the pump from utilization going down and getting like 1 or 2 statements to report with all your balances being like at 0 or being really, really low. This gets your utilization down. It gets your DTI looking better from a credit card application standpoint. Then you would go on your credit card app spree and do it. And I recently just did this. I documented the full process. It's all on the channel. It's pretty easy to do. All right, let's go through some more data points. What I like about Happy Money is they've actually consolidated, look at this, 4.3 billion plus in credit card debt payoff with lending partners capital, over 236,000 members on Payoff and Happy Money. And then if we go all the way down, we see their partners. What I like is that they're credit unions. There's over 54,000 credit unions in the United States. I don't know if you knew that or not. But a lot of them just get brushed under the rug. People don't even know they exist. And so I like the idea, I wish there was more of this, of personal loan options that are actually going and farming this out to pool of credit unions. Now it's kind of crazy that it's only, 2, 4, 6, 8 different companies. I think there's a few others. I think there is, there might be a few others. I'm not sure. But it's kind of crazy that like you got 54,000 credit unions. Imagine if there was an engine that would allow you to tap into like 20,000 or 10,000. How good of a rate could you get when all these credit unions are competing against each other? See, that's something that they use to their advantage, is the fact of obscurity, of everything being so disconnected. You end up paying more and you end up using more energy, and it makes it harder. So attrition, for you to go and get the best rate from these different institutions, right? So anyways, I thought this was cool. I'd like to see more of this. I'd love to see an engine that literally goes through all of them, the 54,000 credit unions, all of the big banks, right? Brings them all together in one search engine. Can you believe that? Oh my God. That'd be insane, and that'd be a very powerful unicorn. And I would go public, and I'm sure it would sell for a lot of money. But anyways, yes, let's get back into some more data points. All right, how long does the approval process take? 7 days to 11 days is what I've been hearing. And again, I've been hearing from people that it might get stuck at the end of preparing your documentation, and you still get denied, which would be horrible. That would be absolutely horrible. Can a credit inquiry not affect your credit? Okay, so it tells you. A soft inquiry is when somebody checks, blah, 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 does not affect your credit score. Hard inquiry is when a financial institution, a bank, Happy Money, checks your credit report before giving you a loan. So they will do it. And what they're saying here is that based on a study that they did, yes, your score dropped from getting the personal loan, but because you used it to consolidate and because you paid off all your credit cards, that the end result was a 40-point bump to their credit score, which at minimum, I mean, you could see a 100-point bump if you're going to actually use this the way it's intended to, which is one of the ways it's intended to, which is to pay off credit card debt, right? So thought that was interesting, wanted to show you that. How does it appear on my credit report? Just wanted to confirm with you. It's going to show up as a personal installment loan. And lastly, what matters? Now, I've seen some older data points from when it was payoff, and there was a minimum of a 640 FICO through TransUnion and a few other things, but I'm not sure if that's entirely true still. Here's what they look at, right? They look at obviously your FICO, they look at delinquencies, debt to income ratio, age of credit history. Another big thing that they don't have listed here, but they do look at, because every personal loan provider looks at, is they want to make sure that you haven't had any more or other installment loans recently. Now, sometimes you can time these all at the same time and bang, bang, and you're in your app spree and get back to back. They might later reject you, or later the underwriting might change your rate or something like that. But sometimes that can work, or I would just say wait somewhere between 3 to 6 months between installment loans. Usually it's 3 months is the minimum that you have to wait to get another installment loan if you've got one actively reporting, but some it might be 6 months or more, right? So I just want to tell you that as well. That's all the data points I've got. If you've got fresh intel on Happy Money payoff, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. That's also how we get this video in front of more people. We comment on it, we like it, share it around, and then more people find this channel and hopefully subscribe. Shout out to all of our Patreons. You'll be seeing them on the screen right now. We love you guys. Believe it or not, just donating a couple dollars every single month goes a long way for us to be able to continue to do the research, to continue to provide hopefully the sauce that allows you to go out and crush the credit game. So thank you to you guys. Shout out to the Patreons. And if you're brand new here and you like this sort of thing, then stick around, hit the subscribe button, the bell notification, turn it to all. Be on the lookout, more videos coming soon. See ya.